Hello. My name is Jaylene Pfeifer, and I am a yoga teacher here in Prince George, BC, Canada, at Chinook Yoga. And I am also a kinesiologist and what's called an IREST certified teacher. So IREST stands for Integrative Restoration. It invites you through a very accessible protocol that can move you into, if you so desire, a deeper practice of meditation. So meditation is really an amazing practice. It is for anyone who is curious. There is no right or wrong here, and that is a big freedom. So I do invite you to find some space for yourself in this next hour so that we can just navigate our circumstance and what's going on within you emotionally, which end up showing up as sensation in the body. We're going to open to just welcoming it all. I'll give you a few kind of pathways to some tools, and let's just find the space here. So if you haven't found a position that's comfortable, it doesn't have to be sitting. I'm going to just guide you through a slow, or I guess small centering practice first. Then we'll talk a little bit, and then we'll do at least a 10-minute silent meditation. I'm going to read you a poem. Invites us into a bit of a theme today. So have yourself in your supported position. Your eyes can be open. Your gaze can be low. You can invite the eyes to close. This is a poem by Rumi. It's called Birth and Death. Look at love, how it tangles with the one fallen in love. Look at spirit, how it fuses with earth, giving it new life. Why are you so busy with this or that, or good or bad? Pay attention to how things blend. Why talk about all the known and the unknown? See how the unknown merges into the known. Why think separately of this life and the next when one is born from the last? Look at your heart and tongue. One feels but deaf and dumb. The other speaks in words and signs. Look at water and fire, earth and wind, enemies and friends all at once. The wolf and the lamb, the lion and the deer, far away yet together. Look at the unity of this spring and winter manifested in the equinox. You too must mingle, my friends, since the earth and the sky are mingled just for you and me. Be like sugar cane, sweet yet silent, Don't get mixed up with bitter words. My beloved grows right out of my own heart. How much more union can there be? So feeling into all of that as you just welcome stillness, support in the physical body. Begin to notice without making anything happen. The senses are going to open, bring you information. Just notice. Notice any sounds, maybe outside of the room that you're in. Sounds in the room. Noticing taste in your mouth. Any colors or forms behind your eyes. Noticing any smells. Just feeling the touch and temperature of the air on your skin. Great practice here, just feeling into stillness without holding anywhere. Senses are open and alive, and just practice there, welcoming all that's arising around you and within you. This is a great exercise to allow the body, mind, all of its amazing systems to feel safe, grounded, and still. Foundation of your practice, right here. Feel this. Notice where the body begins to soften, maybe open. Feel into that space, the space around you. This ground of being, ever present, unchanging, always within you. Can really nourish and feel this in stillness. Pay attention. Notice here how the breath naturally begins to slow down. And just noticing a possibility, maybe an intention for your practice arising without moving into the thinking mind. Just feel it land in your body, in your heart center. Could just be one word. It's like a feeling tone, a theme for your day. Keeps you focused in this practice, and it will show up like an ally through the rest of your day, inviting you into whatever it is you want to sprinkle through your day, like a perfume. Feel it here. And then if it feels right, just opening your eyes. So today's practice, we're going to just do a little invitation and inquiry through some tools that I'm going to offer you. And then we're going to move through a breathing technique. It's actually called a Kriya, an inner cleansing technique. It's called Kapalabhati breath. And I'm going to do a very brief lesson on that. It's a very useful technique to move energy through the body. And so at any point in our lives, this is effective. But right now, in the times that we're in, this is really great practice to flush the inner body so nothing sticks, okay? So it can be very, very effective. The thing about Kapalabhati sometimes is that it gets, it just takes a bit of practice like everything, okay? So with the Kapalabhati, I'll invite you into some mudras, just to invite certain, the energy into certain areas of the body. And then after that, we're going to meditate in silence for 10 minutes, and then we'll be done our practice, and you'll be ready to feel that intention in your body at the end and throughout your day. Okay? So I just wanted to invite you into this knowing. I was introduced to this through my teacher, Richard Miller, and I was on a call yesterday with him and another amazing teacher through IRES, Stephanie Lopez, and it was a bit of a theme. I call it, in my notes, it's called the 5 stages of Shiva. But another way to look at it is the 5 stages of nature. So anything in this amazing nature that we live in goes through these stages. That includes your thoughts, your emotions, your physical body, a tree, okay? So the 5 stages: birth, growth, stability, decay, and death. The 5 stages of Shiva or nature, okay? Birth, growth, stability, decay, and death. So when we talk about the fact that nothing's permanent, this too shall pass, this is the invitation here. So this was very helpful for me. And again, it was just a remembering yesterday that my irritation, my sadness, my fear, my anxiety, it's in one of those states. Okay, so just pay attention as you're navigating all that's arising within you and around you these days, that you're not fusing to it. Just pause, step back, feel it, welcome it, understand it, and what all that comes to is compassion, right? So if we have compassion for all that's arising within us, arising within the people around you, we can pay attention to where their emotions or your emotions are in those 5 stages. Is it stabilizing? Is the sadness actually decaying? All of a sudden, it's gone. Okay? So nothing is permanent. Play with where you can be within your emotions in those 5 stages. And if you have any questions, you can contact me. And just pay attention as you're meditating. Meditation gives you the opportunity to notice and welcome and be with all that's arising as you keep nourishing that ground of being through all of it. So when, again, I talk about how meditation is the foundation here, really encourage you to explore the possibilities of finding a practice of meditation little and often every single day. Little and often, it doesn't have to be a lot, but when we can nourish these practices, it just helps to support us and navigate all that is arising and is going to arise. Okay? It's very simple, straightforward, just not easy. So that's another nice message here. Little and often, Simple, maybe just not easy. Okay? 5 stages of nature: birth, growth, stability, decay, and death. Okay, feeling as things are arising, as they're moving through those stages, without moving too much into the thinking mind and trying to figure it out. Just feel it, just notice. So we're going to go into Kapalabhati breath. This is not done if you are pregnant, okay? Just breathe normally. And if you start feeling dizzy or nauseous, just let the technique go. Come back to the ease of your breath. Normal breath, play with the mudras. And just notice how you feel at the end of the practice as you're invited into your meditation. I like using the example that we're taking the form of our physical body and we're shaking it up kind of like a snow globe. So you give it a good shake up so nothing sticks, everything gets moving inside this amazing vessel. And then all of a sudden you put the snow globe down and you can just imagine looking at the snow globe, and what does that feel like? It's an enlivened sensation in the physical body. And then you get to sit and just feel and embody everything, okay, in your meditation. So Kapalabhati is a focus on the exhalation that goes through the nose. So if you placed your hand on your belly and just felt the inhale, it expands out into your hand a little bit. Don't force it. And as you exhale, the belly draws in. Right at the end, just pull in a bit more and just kind of do a sharper exhale through the nose, and then you feel your inhale. It can be that slow, okay? My pace is going to be a bit faster, but it can literally be that slow, okay? So do what feels right for you. Kapalabhati breath. Okay, our first mudra is called Chin Mudra. Invites us into the lower breathing space, or even into the lower body, because Kapalabhati translates as the skull shining breath. So take your pointer finger and thumb together. Let your other fingers release. Your palms are facing down. So the mudra invites you into a certain area of the body, and maybe even a little bit of visualization. The Kapalabhati, it's like you're flushing around the lower body. Join in when you're ready. Chin Mudra, Kapalabhati breath, lower part of the body. Bringing the fingers in towards the palms. You're now in Chinmaya Mudra, middle breathing space, middle of the body, so the bowl of the pelvis, housing all the amazing organs. The whole torso, all around the ribs, the lungs, the heart, all the way up into the throat. So Kapalabhati breath, the whole vessel of the torso. As you bring the thumbs into the fists, it's called Adi Mudra. Upper breathing space, upper body, so flush through the throat, neck, face, behind the nose, behind the eyes, between the ears, all the way to the crown of the head. Adi Mudra, Kapalabhati. As you bring your Knuckles together, right at your center. This is called Brahma Mudra. Find ease in your shoulders. And this is just an invitation through the whole body, soles of the feet to the crown of the head. Okay, we're going to release into what's called the Meridanda Mudras. Thumbs are pointing in, palms to your fingers to your palms. So what we're doing here is we're going to go in increments through the 7 chakras, through the energy channels, okay? So don't worry about the exact position of the thumbs. This is the first chakra, this is the 4th chakra, and then that's the 7th chakra, okay? So I'll guide you. Continue with Kapalabhati, thumbs are pointing in, an invitation down into this base ground chakra. So the element of earth is associated to this energy sphere. So feel into your earth element. The draw, the pull of gravity through the base of your spine, right at the pelvis. So here, if it works for you, be invited into the root sound of L. So as you turn your thumbs just slightly up, you're now in your 2nd chakra. This is the element of water, right through all your reproductive organs. Just visualize and feel as you flush energy in and around that area. It's the root sound of V. Slightly turn upward, solar plexus, chakra, root sound of R, element of fire. Thumbs completely up. Right, bringing you into your heart chakra. Root sound of Y. Yeah. Element of air. Kapalabhati. Okay, slightly turn outward. Coming into your throat chakra, root sound of H, element of space. Turning slightly outward, coming into third eye chakra, root sound of M, turning into N, space, getting more spacious. So complete thumbs up. Be invited into the crown of your head. 7th chakra, crown chakra. Complete spaciousness, root sound of NG. Feel from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. Okay, release your palms, your fingers. Take your thumb and pointer finger together and your fingers release. Be invited into the front of your brain. Down to your second knuckle, middle of the brain. Right to the base of the knuckle, right to the back of the brain. Everything's slowing down here. Bring your middle finger to meet your pointer finger. Take your left hand into your center. Place your right hand on top. Relax your shoulders. Feel this invitation into your practice of meditation. So as we navigate whatever arises here, do what feels right for you. So if you need to change your position, grab an extra blanket, place your back against the wall. You can lie down. You can have your eyes open or closed. Maybe you want to stay eye gazing with me. Be invited into the delightful space, this nourishing place within you that always exists. Peace, stillness, the ground of being. Be in the vessel of your body with all this enlivened sensation. Feel within that and beyond. I'll ring the bell to start. I'll ring it once at 5 minutes, and then at the end, 2 bells. So 2 bells now, 1 in the middle. So feeling this, the result of your practice, nourishing the felt sense of just being, the presence of this inner resource, this well of well-being, ground of being within you. Feel it here. Spreads all through the body and beyond. No separation. We nourish this connection in our practice of meditation, stillness, so that it shows up even amidst any circumstance. It takes practice. It's not always going to be perfect. Little and often. Simple, just not easy. Take care. Keep in touch. Namaste.